What is going on, guys? Scrub Daddy here, bringing you another Shooting the Breeze, episode 7, I believe. I've just got back from weighing myself. It's been another week. Every week I weigh myself and I usually do a Shooting the Breeze. And last weekend I didn't have the best weekend. I had a little bit of money left over and I decided to drink a whole bottle of Jägermeister. And also 3 9% strong cans of lager, a Meat Feast pizza, and a can of Pepsi, full fat. So, I mean, obviously, the just over half bottle of Jägermeister happened on Friday night with the pizza, with the Meat Feast pizza and the can of Pepsi. And then on Saturday night, it was half a bottle of Jägermeister, or just less than half a bottle of Jägermeister, and 3 9% cans of lager. It's because I was just like, fuck it! I wanna drink, I wanna get drunk, I wanna have good time. Even though my drinking really is never a good time, I just get really too drunk, and then nothing really happens, you know. But every now and then, I like to just fucking let loose and just go. Well, wait, anyway, as you can see, a bottle of Jägermeister on its own is 2,600 calories. Considering that an adult male should eat no more than 1,500 calories, that is quite a lot. So I wasn't expecting to lose any weight this week. So, you know, I had Friday and Saturday of completely. That was just a Jägermeister alone. The pizza is probably another 2,500 calories. The can of Pepsi is probably something like 300-400 calories. And those 3 cans of 9% lager, which I am going to buy again because they're only £1.10 a can, 9% lager, and it does not taste like any other 9% lager I've tasted before. So I will be getting those again. God knows what they are. 500 calories per tin. I'm only guessing here. It's basically a shitload of calories I had last weekend. So the week before, the Wednesday before, I was 22 stone 9 pounds. So I was saying to myself all week, I knew I fucked up. I didn't fuck up. I just spoiled myself, whatever. So I said to myself, diet as good as you can until Wednesday, and I did that. I was saying to myself, look, if you put on any weight, it's a setback, but this is a continuous cycle. Stuff is set up in my house, whereas hopefully I can't be piling on the weight, you know. My diet, I only buy in what I can eat, and if I overeat, it's overeating of stuff that isn't as bad as it can be. So anyway, my diet was good up until today, Wednesday, and I said to myself, look, if I put on any weight, it's going to be a setback. The best I can hope for is to not have put on any weight, to still be 22 stone and 9 pounds, and then we just move on from there, you know, continuous cycle. And I lost 5 pounds. I lost 4 pounds, sorry. I lost 4 pounds with that extravagant weekend that I had. So it shows that I can actually drink, I can actually just have a pizza at the weekend and still lose weight. It's not as much as it could have been, but I'm down 4 pounds. I'm 22 stone and 5 pounds. Now, when I reached 22 stone and 2 pounds, I would have lost 2 stone. Now, I'm not saying I've lost 2 stone yet because I'm not over the 22 stone and bump back. I'm not there yet, so I need to keep on going, keep the drive going, keep the focus going, keep it fucking moving. I need to, next week, my aim is to get to under 22 stone and 2 pounds, and that would have made me over over 2 stone. I like to say I've lost 2 stone when I've gone over the 22 stone. The 2 stone mark, because I don't want to just hit 22 stone and 2 pounds and say I've lost 2 stone, because that could vary. You know, I like to go over the mark and then say I've lost it. So I'm not there yet. I'm nearly at 2 stone lost. And I really prefer the stones to what the Americans use, which is pounds. Yeah, I watch Obesity: A Year to Save Your Life every single day. I have it on my Sky Planner, and I watch it every day, and it's really inspiring. The program does treat you like you're a freaking idiot, though, as far as the setup of the program goes. But anyway, regardless, people do start off at the beginning of the year weighing over 300 pounds, over 400 pounds, and that kind of thing. And then Chris Powell takes a year to save their life, and they lose extravagant amounts of things. So, but in the first quarter, he normally says, the first quarter, the first 3 months, he normally says, no, in the first 90 days, yeah, that's 3 months, 30, 60, 90. In the first 3 months, he says, you've got to lose like something like 80 pounds, 80 pounds. And like, when I lose 2 stone, that'll only be 28 pounds. And, you know, the numbers are whatever, but I prefer the stone mark. You know, it doesn't take long to go from 23 stone to 22 stone. It's about a month. Yeah, it takes about a month for me to lose a stone. But I'm really happy, really pleased with where I am. I bought the tank top today. When I get to 22 stone, next week, not only am I hoping to get to 22 stone 2 pounds, that would have been 2 stones lost. But when I get to 22 stone, because next week I'm hoping to get to 22 stone, I'm hoping to lose 5 pounds this week, and then that will be 22 stone. And that is the mark I started at when I went to prison, at 22 stone, and I was still fat as fuck. I'm still fat as fuck now. But when I lost all my weight and I went down to 16 stone, which is my target right now, that's what I started at. I started at 22 stone, and I had to start 2 stone over the mark. When I previously lost all my weight, I had to lose 2 stone more. I've lost nearly that 2 stone now. Next week I would have done it, and it's quite a big milestone for me to say, oh, thank fuck, I can now start losing weight, because my starting losing weight is now, you know, my first goal, actually, I haven't been talking about goals, my first goal was to lose the extra weight that I put on before I lost all the weight the last time. So I've done that, I'm there now. And now it's just my next goal is to get to under 20 stone, and it's going to take me as long to do that as it's taken me to lose this 2 stone here. So I've got another 2 stone to go after next week, and it'll take me 2 months at the max, and I will get to under 20 stone. And maybe then I'll start seeing differences in my body. I'm not seeing differences in my body, but since I don't normally buy tank tops, because in the end of the day I'm still fat as fuck, and you can see, like, you can see, you know, all this is still going on. All this is still going on, yeah? All this is still going on, you know? So, but actually this tank top is quite good. This tank top is quite good. It's kind of high cut around here. It's not too loose around here, so the man boobage kind of hangs out the side of it. So it's not bad. I bought it from Asda, and it was only a £5. and it, you know, it kind of covers these bits, but I know once I wash it, it's not going to do it. But I feel slightly better. I've lost 2 stone, and I've got to start changing the way I dress, not as a fat fuck, you know, because when you're a fat fuck, you dress a certain way to cover the fat fuckishness. But I'm still a fat fuck, but I'm on the road. And hopefully I can do this. I had to lose. Okay, I'll talk about actually what I was about to talk about next week. That is it. I will leave it like this. 10 minutes. I just thought I'd share what's going on. Oh yeah, this week actually, before I actually finish this, I had a scare this week at gym. I went to gym this week and I was like really motivated, and as you guys know, I've given up weights and I'm just doing cardio. So I went on the running machine and I did 20 minutes. I believe, did I do 20 minutes? Yeah, I did 20 minutes on the running machine. And now I've gone from using the elliptical to this kind of the bike, the cycle bike, but it's the one where you sit back and you hold the handles like so. You know, you sit back like so. You sit back like so and pedal, yeah? So one is kind of sitting down push bike thing. And I'd done the same workout before, but this time I went an extra 10 minutes on this push bike thing, yeah? And at the end of it, I was constantly dizzy, really shaky. My breathing became really labored and heavy. I started to get panic attack-ish. I'd really pushed it too far, and it really scared me. So I've had a couple of days off a gym now, and I'm a little bit scared because I don't want that to, because that not only happened, you know, when I just done that, it lasted the rest of the day, and I really had to work myself through it mentally. It really scared me. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I actually stayed in the gym reception and sat down for a while, just whilst my head came back to normal. Everybody looking at me going, why is he sitting there? But I was just trying to get enough energy, because it depleted my energy, made me really dizzy, feeling like I was going to have a heart attack. And my thought of that was that they've got a defibrillator here. This is the best place to have a heart attack. You know, you think about these things when you suffer from anxiety and rushing of the heart and feeling like you're going to have a heart attack. I've had that a lot over the last couple of years. I've had that a lot. I've been in my toilet thinking I'm going to die, and really having to take my mind to another place to stop that. I've called an ambulance on myself, I think a couple of times, and once when my daughter was there. It's not funny, and I had a similar feeling, though not as bad as when I called an ambulance on myself, or when I thought I was dying in the toilet then. And if I die of a heart attack in my flat, you ain't gonna find me till I'm stinking rotten and dripping through the floorboards. But actually, if you're in a gym, if you're in a place where there's a defibrillator, which is the shock thing with your heart, that's the best place to be, because they can actually restart your heart. And also in a gym, they are trained in first aid and CPR. You know, you don't think about these things when you're healthy, when you're young, but trust me, you think about them when you're a fat fuck, unhealthy cunt like me, yeah? And you know, these are the kinds of things that I've been going through the last couple of years, and hopefully I'll lose all the weight and I won't have to do that no more, because once I've lost all the weight, I can just maintain. I can continue going to the gym, or if I'm not going to the gym, I'll be able to go for big walks, or maybe even a jog, because I can't jog at my weight, and maybe maintain and maybe become a little bit more healthier. But yeah, man, there are reasons I'm doing this, and you know, one day you might go through what I'm going through and understand where I'm coming from. But it is what it is. I'm trying not to make this feel sad for me, because it's not feeling sad for me. If I die of a heart attack, it's my own fucking fault. Yeah, if you die of a heart attack, it's your fucking fault. generally it is your fault. I don't know the reasons of the statistics, but usually it's your fault if you die of a heart attack. So it is what it is. Sad stories. I have many more sad stories. But one thing, I'm like battle hardened in life. Like, it takes a lot to get me down. The only thing that really makes me cry is my daughter and sad songs and sad stories and beautiful things on TV. Like, I went through a 10-year relationship where I had my daughter and my missus fucked me over and kicked me to the fucking ground, stomped me to the floor, left me with nothing. And I still look at happy relationships between couples and I like well up inside and I cry for some reason. My emotions really get going. But the thing about people who you think are like angry and angry individuals like myself, like aggressive, talking, angry fucks, they're usually the most emotional people inside, but the problem is they keep it inside. They keep it inside, they don't know how to express it. I'm going into psychology! Actually, these people who are angry and like alpha males, I'm not calling myself an alpha male, but I'm an angry fuck at points, and I don't give a fuck, man. And I'm battle hardened from life. There's nothing you can throw at me that's gonna fucking rock me, yeah? But and you'll never see fucking emotion from me unless I fucking really mean it, or you catch me on a bad day. But these kind of people who keep their emotions inside and who can volatility erupt at any moment, they are actually very emotional people inside. You know, I'm just able to hold it in, look at you like you're fucking nothing, and then like, come on then, fucking give it to me, prick! Anyway, it's been your boy Scrub Daddy, and I'm gone.